Hello everyone, this is my Chapter 9 assignment for lighting for visual marketing. Disclaimer, before I even start, if you are under the age of 21, I do not condone underage drinking. I know might be pushing the limit of what we can use for college appropriate material, but the reason I chose this, I'll explain in a second. So this is my setup here. I even have music playing in the background to kind of match up what I'm going for as far as the overall ambiance of the assignment. I'll give a moment so you can listen, kind of put yourself in like the situation. All right, so what I'm trying to do here is kind of be wintry holiday, not necessarily Christmas, but just like kind of around the winter time. It would appeal to the winter senses, like when you're cold and just want to cuddle up. As you can see, this is Old Smoky Moonshine. I actually bought this from the brewery, or the distillery, I guess, in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The reason I chose this, as I explained, was when I saw it at the distillery, how they had it set up was just really pretty. It was a good example of how lighting truly does work, because the overall ambiance, or the ambient lighting, was kind of darker, not quite Hollister dark, but still darker. And then they had like floodlighting, not floodlighting, but like spotlighting on the different moonshines, and made them light up and made them look very vivid and bright and beautiful, because of all the reflections off the glass and stuff like that. So I kind of tried to capture that. I will say my camera's kind of washing out a little bit, so you're not really getting the whole effect. I will try and edit it and see if I can fix it. But yeah, so basically what I'm looking to do is, obviously you've got your different flavors here. And then like 2 shot glasses and a cup. I would actually have it filled with like fake coffee. It would look like there's coffee in that cup. And then I have a decoration to have like a table lamp and a Christmas tree. And then the background, obviously it's like a darker color. It's a motorcycle, so ignore that. But it would be like a still scene from either just like a window with snow behind it, or like maybe a living room with like a fireplace in the background or something like that. Just something that gives the sense of it's winter, it's cold, it's definitely like cuddle weather. So to give a description of my signage before I go to my lighting, is I have a small sign here which shows just the basic information saying this is the new winter collection. Various flavors are $34.99, and then the Old Smoky logo. The paper itself would be like a tan cardstock or something like that. It's a neutral color, with the either earth tone red or muted red, depending on what you would think would look better. I was kind of going for like earth tones, especially with like the colors of the different liquors I use, the color of the cup, the color of the red blanket or table cover, what do you want to call it, and even into the shot glasses and stuff like that. The color of the wood, the color of that, and the tree itself is not like bright green, so they're all definitely earth tone colors. That's kind of what I was going for. But the sign itself is 3 by 4, so 3 inches by 4 inches, like I said, on kind of like a neutral cardstock color. My second sign is up here, and I just have it stuck to the backboard, but what I'd really like to do is have it more like on a stand, like right here, like right behind, like on that space. Like I'd be able to clip it like right here, something like that, and have it right here. I just don't have a way of doing that in reality. But the sign again says 2020 winter collection, new flavors, calling out the different flavors, which you have the apple, the pumpkin, the what they call shine nog, which is like an eggnog, which is more like a vanilla bean, and then the Java chip, and then their new Blue Nitro, which is supposed to be like heavy duty, but that one's actually margarita. We just finished it and I filled it with water. So yeah, and then I have a little slogan here that says, add a shot of Old Smoky's new winter flavors to your favorite holiday drinks for that famously soul-warming kick. Which that's actually something that one of the taste testers allowed or said to me when we were doing the taste testing. They gave us a flavor of the Java and the Shine Nog, and they said add this to like coffee or something like that, and it is like just add a shot of it to like your coffee creamer with your coffee, and it is just absolutely delicious. And I actually do that now. It is amazing. But yeah, anyway, so to get to the lighting, I mean, obviously it's apparent what I have somewhat. I have this decorative Christmas lighting here, but it's not like, hey, it's Christmas time. It's just a snowy tree with some lights in it. So it doesn't necessarily just have to be Christmas. You could probably run this all the way through like March, or maybe even February before it becomes springtime. So you could run this all the way from October to, we'll say, February. Then I also have this here, which this is actually a, what's the word I'm looking for? A wax warmer. So I did make sure that I used like red wax. And this could also be used like while you're standing next to it. It could smell like one of the flavors. So it could even give that sense of smell. But yeah, other than that, it's just a lamp to kind of add into the whole tabletop, like prettiness. But the more important lighting that I have is the ambient lighting. Like I said earlier, would be like a darker kind of mood setting lighting. But then, I don't know if you can see it from either when I was sitting down or from this angle, but you'll notice the shadows are being cast downward. Like if you look at the bottles and everything, the shadows are there with light coming from the top. It's because I have a spotlight built very rudimentarily to kind of put a spotlight on top of the bottles to make the different logos pop out. So when you're standing here, you can see what the different flavors are, because you can't really see them down there. Like they're on the side there and they're very hard to see, but here on the top, they're very easy to see. So that's kind of what I was going for. So between the signage and the lighting and then just the overall balance, this is definitely what I was trying to get at. And yeah, so just let me know what you think, questions, comments, anything. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.